If I showed that yet or not. There's the floor mat. If it wasn't for the brake fluid and the oil and the foam on the back of it, it'd be in pretty good shape, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get that cleaned up. Top's in great shape. That's Saturday the 20th of June, 2020. 2020 is shaping up to be about like 2019. Yeah, you can kind of see it. The ground's all wet. We've got a 1/4 inch of rain today. That ain't too bad. Most of you probably saw my video last night about what happened at the neighbors. We thought that they had gotten the one who done it. Well, apparently they don't. They know who it is, all that kind of stuff. There's the last token cow still waiting to have a calf. No, they haven't been able to find her yet. I mean, maybe they have in the last few hours, but last I heard was no. I got a feeling that she probably found a dirt road somewhere and got away from all of her troubles. Not the way to do things, but you know, some people don't think they have a choice. And that kind of brings me up to today's. Last night, after stuff happened behind us back there, and you know, at least one person's lost their life because of it. One went in life flight with critical injuries, and of course, the one that caused it all, I do think she probably took care of herself, so that's why they haven't been able to find her. After that, there was a bad wreck about probably 12 miles west of us. Person was ejected from the vehicle. Life flight was called out. I don't know what the outcome of that has been. And you guys have seen Ben in my videos. He called me. I was thinking of calling him. He called me. I was going to call him about something else. One of his best friends that him and both my girls went to school with. When my wife worked at the grade school, she had the kid on the playground. About 20 minutes after 3 this morning, he was apparently really tired and was headed to a friend's house to go crash for the night. He didn't make it. He rolled the new to him pickup. What I've heard, he rolled it 3 times out into a field. I think I know which field it's in. It's in a field that we've bailed in before. About 12 miles north of us. Funny thing with that 12-mile figure, huh? So, you know, both girls and my wife, they're feeling that today, and so is Ben, along with a lot of other people. He was a good kid. His family's always been a good family in the community where they're at. So just be safe, you know. If you're too damn magic a video, my phone rang. My wife called. Yeah, I'll pick up where I left off. I had to go look and see what I said last for sure, what actually made it. No, if you're too tired driving, don't. You know, it's not worth it. So I believe the kid in question was in number 1's class, so he's 21, 22 years old, maybe 23. He might be 23. He might have been in Ben's class. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, I've met the kid. I know his dad. I know his uncle. All I can do is give them all my thoughts and prayers, you know. And in the midst of all this, you all have seen number 2's boyfriend Jake in a couple videos. He lives in Georgia. He had issues with his car. Apparently the clutch is out of it. Had a friend of his coming to help him. And I don't know how everything played out for sure. I haven't talked to him. But apparently somebody driving by took a couple shots at his friend. Now his friend didn't do anybody to, you know, didn't do nothing to caused that. That's just the world we're in at the moment. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, there's people I wish weren't around, but I'm not going to wish it that far. Our governor's one of them. I know a lot of people who have seriously contemplated taking care of that one. But, they also feel that she's not worth a damn thing as a governor. She sure as hell ain't worth going to prison for the rest of your life for either. So, anyway, that's just what I wanted to hit on. Be safe. Pay attention to your surroundings. Watch your back. Things are going to get crazier than they are. Last night, probably has absolutely nothing to do with the world's current affairs. But still, something that just doesn't happen around here. And the way I felt last night, I understand how people were years ago when I was on the fire department, and once in a while we'd run on a murder-suicide or a shooting, and usually doesn't come out good. And it's like, okay, now I know how all those people's neighbors felt, because oh God, where's the shooter? What's the shoot? What are they doing? Are they looking for somebody else to shoot, or what? Are they hiding and you're going to find them in the barn, or are you going to find them in the tool shed or whatever? Luckily, say last night what happened behind us, the gal was in her pickup and left. So, no, we're in the area. But anyway, hold your loved ones close. Think of your friends. Think of your family. Tell those that you love them. Because sooner or later, life does end one way or the other. Sometimes it's sudden, sometimes it drags off. Drags on and on for a long time for some. Some people live forever almost in their sound mind and pretty good health for the whole thing, and some aren't. So, really, that's what I got to say, I guess. Just some ramblings and some thoughts. Prayers to those involved. The kid that got killed this morning when he rolled his pickup, I know probably half the people he does. Not only part of his family, but a lot of his friends he went to school with, a lot of their families. The community he lived in, that's going to hit pretty hard for a lot of people. And it don't matter where you're at, it's the same thing. Even you go with our current issues in the country. That George guy that, hey, he might have been a POS of a person. I have no idea. He could have been a saint too. All I do know is he'd been arrested more than once. And, they had him on drugs and whatever else. He was supposed to have been high on something when they got him. But he still has friends and family that got to deal with that. And that's where it should be. It should be his friends and family dealing with it, not the whole freaking world having riots about it. All the people doing all the riots and stuff are doing is just making it worse. They're not smart enough to open their eyes and take a look at the world and take a look at half the stuff they're complaining about isn't so bad here. There's a lot of other countries where it's a lot worse. And yeah, like I said, I'm rambling. I don't know when to shut up. Really haven't got a whole lot done today. Number one, just got done cleaning the seat up. I fixed it last night. Looking at tackling the top of that roof now. Well, there ain't no roof. Looking at tackling the top of that, taking a bunch of stuff off so we can see what all we need for repairing in there. I know we need not only the cab kit, but the drip pan looks like it's all tore up too. So that all has to come apart for the top. Hopefully I don't got to take too much stuff out of there. Lots of things I don't want to have to, but I know I got to get things uncovered. And I know the ductwork's full of dirt. That's all got to get cleaned out. Of course, the inside of the cab's got to get cleaned out and get the oil off of it. And figure out a few other things. Sometimes I wonder when I get myself into a project. But in the long run, yeah, we're going to have some money into this. I mean, just inside the cab, I know we're looking at $1,000 worth of parts. Maybe more, I don't know. But in the long run, when it's done, it's still worth a hell of a lot more than what we'll have into it. Even though, you know, say there's lots of little parts here and there that got to get replaced or find parts that actually work. For right now, I'm going to leave the glass alone, I hope. Hopefully it'll hold up for a while. I don't like the cracks in it. Even the door, I don't like that. But, you know, there's a glass company in town we deal with. They're good. I just hate to guess what it's going to cost because, you know, 3 panels in the front. Well, this one's all right, but, you know, you got to break the seal between it and the other one, and is it going to be all right when they get it apart? Are you better off just to replace all 3? And this one, of course. But like I said, for right now, they're all in here. They ain't going nowhere. It's all laminated, from what I can tell. Because some of the cracks, that crack right there is not on the inside, it's on the outside. That's on the outside. This one's on the inside, but it's not on the outside. This one's on the inside, not on the outside. It ain't going anywhere. Okay, that's enough. Way too long a video for the day anyway. So, keep people in your thoughts and prayers. Say whether it's, you know, somebody that may have been a POS of a person or somebody that could have been a saint. You still don't know, you know. You don't know how their family is. You don't know how their family's taking it. I know there's some people when things have happened, their family's actually been relieved. But at the same time, you can still have one of the worst people in the world and their family takes it very hard because they didn't see that side of them. All right, that's enough. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And, hey, hopefully I'll get you a video tomorrow of cutting some hay. Do that, and maybe something, some more of this thing torn apart more. I don't know. Thanks, everybody. Use some smile for the camera. Yeah, she said it. Trying that little Bissell on the bottom of that floor mat. If it'll work, saves us a hell of a lot. And here is why you keep a clean filter and keep the inside of your cab clean. This is, well, that's 1/8 of an inch thick on there. The ductwork coming in is full of that. That sucker's full of it. And yeah, I was pulling that panel off because I'm taking panels off. This is nice. They got nice little inserts. That's great. Some jackass cross-threaded that one into the insert and buried it in there. The insert's spinning. I really don't want to cut the bolt off, but I can't get a hold of the insert either. So, that's what I know at the moment. And I really don't want to cut that off in here with the cutoff saw, because the only way I can do it's going to throw sparks right there. I won't get any sleep if I do that.
You can enlighten them on today.
She's telling me I can enlighten you on today. Well, I've already done that, so I'll just throw this with the rest of it today. You know, it's been a day. 2020 is acting like 2019 for everybody from what I've seen. Oh yeah, another reason I always keep windows closed on the cab tractor and have the AC work. And if the AC is not working, you don't run it very long that way. All this, even all this in here, look at that dirt right there. That is packed solid. So, yeah, keep them clean if you got a cab. No reason in ruining something. And I think I was talking about the drip pan maybe being bad. I think we got lucky. And it actually, by the looks of it, I kind of wonder if the drip pan might have been replaced. It just needs a hell of a good cleaning now, because it looks pretty damn good. But, you know, that much dirt up here. Drain tubes, you know, are plugged. And I really don't want to have to take this stuff apart if I don't have to. It's going to get copious amounts of air through it. Anyway, that's more than enough to add to the day. It's a long enough video. You already got my 2 bits for the day. And say, hopefully that does clean up well enough. Top side's beautiful, bottom side's not. It's the oil I'm worried about. And hopefully we won't have that issue ever again. So, yay. Thanks for watching, everybody.